So let's have a weigh of them. So these are supposed to be 16 ounce and it's 16.4. That's the left one. And that's 16.3. Close enough. Yep. Alright, welcome back to another First Impressions. I chanced upon these gloves as a swap on Marketplace, Facebook. So these aren't brand new, but the person who I got them from says he's only used this a couple of times, so I'll consider them still pretty new. So hopefully that won't significantly affect my 4 weeks of battering on the heavy bag, which I anticipate shouldn't. These gloves I have been eyeing for a while, and I just haven't pulled the trigger because of the postage that was quoted by to get to this country. So I did hold off just because of that, and local shops started to offer this, and the person I got these from got it from a local shop. So there you go. I swapped these gloves for one of my own. See if you can figure out as time goes on which ones I've swapped them out for. So these are 16 ounce leather from Mexico, made in Mexico, batch by batch, handmade by Torres, Medina. So you can see that that's sewn into it, very nice. That's sewn into. You can see the leather has been penetrated by the sewing. It's nice touch. Torres Medina, TM, HON Mexico. So this is the real stuff. Some of you who know. Those of you who don't know what this is, welcome, and let's see what the first impressions are for. First impressions look like for these set of gloves. So again, leather, these are lace ups, and they are 16 ounce, straight from Mexico. What I usually do is start off with the aesthetics, the outside, what it looks like, and then look at the structure, whether any faults to be seen, and then I put my hands in and tell you what it feels like in first impression. Then I'll put these through 4 weeks of hitting the heavy bag, and then come back in 4 weeks to tell you what I think of the gloves in response to how they held up after 4 weeks and how it feels like to hit the bags. And then you can extrapolate whether it fits for you for the pads, or if you're more serious, maybe you're training to fight or amateur. So hopefully this helps anyone. If you're seeing this, hopefully you can share this, get this channel out. I'm doing this so that the everyday bloke person can get another opinion on what gloves are like, because I understand not everyone can have access to all the gloves, as most of us are finite in our funds. So I'm hoping to give you an insight of whether you want to get these gloves with your resources. Okay, so I've already laced them up because I can't wait to use them. I just finished 4 weeks of the other gloves, which are these ones. Have a look at these ones. These are tiny. Look at how tiny. That's marketed as 8 ounce, but that's actually 10 ounce. And the size comparison of that to this looks like a like what the gladiators would use as a protection, and that's like a tiny toy. Okay, so let's start with the aesthetics. Okay, aesthetics, nice touch with the embroidery. You can see, if you can see close enough, you can see the leather kind of lifted or peeling off because it has been sewn in after the gloves have been made. So that's a nice way to see things. This is a nice color. Okay, so that's triple. That has 16 ounce on there. I like the feel of this. Feels more rubberish. Oh, I like that. Oh, Ozanas, 16 Ozanas. I'm assuming that's what it means. Yeah, nice touch. So it's either way, flips. Aha! Ha ha ha! Can't trick me. They're both 16 ounce. Okay, good touch. They didn't mess up with that. So look at the. I like welted seams kind of look. So that's my personal preference. I don't think it affects. Well, I don't know if it affects the structure. So look at all the sewing, stitching, stitching, everyone's favorite word, stitching. Look at that, everything's on point. Yes, so he does it by himself. Torres Medina. So that's a single stitch, double stitch around this part where you would think you would need it, and then single stitch around here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 holes on each side. This is pretty wide. I'll go into the lining inside soon. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 here. Okay. And 2 in the thumb. Oh, the thumb is. So it's on point. Yeah, it's beautiful looking glove. That's what it looks like, coming right at you. Boo, boo, boo. Yeah, that's what gloves sound like when they hit you. Boo. And I like the triple colors. So my novelty tick is satisfied. I've got now gloves with half, and now I've got gloves with three different patches of fabric or leather. Okay, so construction is on point. Yeah. So let's look at the inside. Look at that nice silky velvety kind of, almost velvety kind of look. Looks very luxurious to put your hands in, and it's like very inviting. Come here, put your hands in. You know you want to. So structurally, that's a new word, folks. Structurally. Nothing, even the picky person cannot fault this stitching. Okay, now put it in there. Very nice. Oh, that's a lot of. So the palm area. That's how much space. So that's my palm. That's the extent of my palm, and that's how much space is in there. But it doesn't feel like you can move left and right. It feels like once your fingers lock in, it's staying. So it's staying. Yeah. So that's how much you can. That's how much it feels a bit stiff. I don't know if you call it stiff, but that's all I can go. That's it. Okay. And this is stiff. I like stiff, protective. So there's a lot of space. So that's dense. That's quite dense. I like dense, means protective. Ooh. Okay, so medium density. I would call that medium density. So the grip bar is nice and comfortable. It's not in a place where you start noticing, why is that so weird? It just feels natural and where it's supposed to be. So if I do that, that's what it looks like. That's the left hand, nice and snug. And because of the padding inside, I need to explain that a bit. So there's padding inside here. Feels like cotton balls or cotton fabric stuck inside here. So this whole thing is with that padding, and this is also padding too. So it's nice and comfortable padding, not pillow soft, but it seems like that kind of material. And this is also like a sponge, so dishwashing kind of sponge, but maybe a bit denser. So yeah, that feels like cotton, that feels like dishwashing sponge. And then this feels really nice and dense, like protective. This stiff, so this protective, and this is a nice density. I like the density of this. I anticipate it's going to make a nice thwack on the heavy bag. So put it in there. That's where your fingers get up to. So it feels like, let's see what it feels like. This part feels like you get something to latch onto over here. So that's what it looks like. Comfortable. So nothing to complain, so nothing to complain at all. Cannot wait to use these ones. So that's why it looks like. Ooh. Yeah, see, I can feel my knuckles when I push it there. So that's how much give you get. So I think you big boys, you get your knuckles through. I like this protective stuff. So this is protected with this. Yeah. Let's try the right hand now. Oh. It's summer over here, so this will be a bit warm, but who cares? Nice silky smooth ins get in there. Thumbs are fine. Yeah, I don't have a long thumb, so this goes to the end. So that's my thumb right there. So you blokes with longer thumbs, I'm curious to hear what you have. Oh god. So that's what happened. Okay, yeah, no problem. I need to get a better job with that. So with this, that's what it looks like. Same thing here. Lucky it happened now, not during training. There you go. So that's what it looks like in the right hand. Padding always sounds good. Can't wait to hit the bag and see what it sounds like. Okay, so next 4 weeks. So that's just first impressions. The first 4 weeks. The next 4 weeks will be me having videos hitting the bag, and then after that I'll give a full review on what this operates like. Oh, great! Don't forget this is a nice short attached thumbs, so your thumbs are nicely guided and protected. All right. Anybody use this so far? Leave a comment. Love to hear what you have to say. See you soon.